You're in a death factory. Unless you figure out how to survive, you won't.
What's going on,
Hi,
guys?
Joe.
Meet you,
How are
man.
you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Look, Tiger Style Media launches an explosive new era of martial arts films while delivering contemporary and dynamic twists. And we're going to start it off with The Lockdown, hitting select theaters on August 16th with a double feature with The Art of Eight Limbs from Republic Films. Can you talk, Republic Pictures, sorry. First of all, Caity, can you talk to me about your character, Charlie, and a little bit about The Lockdown?
Yeah, love it, Joe. You coming in hot.
There we go.
Charlie is she's a tough cookie, and I think she views the world very black and white, right and wrong, and she likes, things to fit into that. And she's definitely contending with some things that go against it. And it's a great journey. I think our dynamic together, I feel like he is my little brother. So having the chemistry with the siblings it's really cool, and fun to watch.
That's fantastic. Now, Leo, talk to me a little bit about Jack, because he finds himself in this film in incredibly tough situations. What aspects of Jack's personality did you kind of relate to, and what was the challenge in portraying that?
Yeah, so like Caity was saying about her being the sort of black and white, Jack's very much the younger brother and kind of takes the opposite approach of having a more naive, kind of more gullible, if you will, which is ironic because he's also a professional fighter. So there's kind of a flip side to that dynamic. And like she was saying, there's a very clear, like, older sister, younger brother thing. I wouldn't say I'm particularly gullible. I would say I'm slightly pessimistic. A realist. We'll go with a realist. How about that? But obviously I have the martial arts stuff in common with Jack. But yeah, so that kind of stuff.
I would say you're very you see the good in people too. Like, you're very open-minded and understanding.
Hey, Leo?
You, Leo, and your character. I think
I
that's
agree with you.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
And
I
we
like
even
people.
had, and like when we did our first read through with Michael, who plays our father, and we like ended up just like improving in character. And I remember you were very like understanding of like what, he's been through and why. And like me and Michael just started like, and I'm like,
Absolutely right.
like, you ain't shit. Sorry.
She's right. I tend to sort of lean into the best in people, and that is a quality that Jack very much has. So yes,
Oh, that's incredible.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. No, one of the things I find really interesting and pretty cool about this whole project is that you guys are doing your own stunts in this film, which is pretty impressive. You guys are familiar with stunts already, but it's you guys the whole time. Can you share a little behind the scenes of what it takes to get those intense fight scenes down and bring them to life?
Yeah, it was quite, we arrived, I think, like 3 weeks early, and we jumped into fight rehearsals pretty much 2 weeks nonstop, 3 weeks nonstop. It was tough. It was I am a martial artist. I train, I do that often, and it was really hard for me. So I was blown away at how amazingly tough Caity was throughout the process, because I was struggling and she was just kind of thrust into it, and she was much more impressive than I, because this is also what I do. She was much more impressive than I was. So it was hard work, but we were surrounded by a really great team, and I think we made some really cool fights. I'm very proud of the fights in this film.
It's incredible. Caity, how do you prepare yourself physically and mentally for these intense fight scenes in the film? And did you undergo, I'm guessing you underwent some special training for this?
Yeah, because I've done, a lot of martial arts before, but not much Muay Thai. I've done more like Filipino martial arts, like Kali, and a lot of weapons stuff. And Muay Thai is so specific. So to prep for the movie, as soon as I found out, I started training in Muay Thai to kind of get ready and try to be able to like look like I know kind of what I'm doing. But luckily with, my character is, she's a journalist. She's not a professional fighter, but like she grew up with, her and her brother grew up in a fight gym. So she knew what she was doing, but that was awesome. So I trained a lot before we got there, but nothing was like, training Muay Thai in Thailand.
Sure.
It was pretty sick.
That was a dream of mine too, to train Muay Thai in Thailand. So
Me too.
yeah, we checked that box, didn't we?
That's
Yeah.
incredible. I've actually been in Thailand and I've seen the Muay Thai training, and it is so awesome, and it's taken so seriously out there. Question for you, Leo. This is a part of a double feature with The Art of Eight Limbs. Are these films interconnected? Is this universe interconnected?
I don't think so. To my knowledge, they're not interconnected.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Now,
Not
Caity,
yet.
what's that?
Not yet.
Not yet, right?
Fans will
Caity,
find
filming
some
the
threads.
setting is Myanmar, one of the toughest prisons, has to be challenging to shoot stuff like that around. What were some of the most difficult aspects of shooting in that environment?
Well, we shot at a real prison.
Wow.
It was an abandoned prison, and they went in there. Luckily, they went in there and like cleaned it up. But yeah, it's, you know, even some of the time we were like locked up in solitary confinement, like real cells, and it's like heartbreaking to think that, you know, that people were like in here, and you could feel that energy. It was like pretty creepy. But
Made the job really easy, I would say. Like,
Yeah.
you know, you're in a cell. It's not, there's not much acting going on when you're, you know, being thrown in a cell by a bunch of guards. You know, yeah, there's cameras outside, but it was very easy to just kind of like assimilate yourself into the environment. Scary.
and even like a lot of the extras and the people that it was so cool because the extras who were like Muay Thai extras were legit Muay Thai fighters, like who would kill you, you know, like they were so dope. And so everything just felt like, yeah, you didn't have to do a lot of pretending.
That is awesome. Caity, I do have one last question for you. I'm a huge fan of Legends of Tomorrow. I think it broke what the mold of superhero television shows. It's absolutely brilliant. Have you explored everything you wanted to explore with Sarah Lance? And the show also ended on a cliffhanger. Did you know what was going to happen next with a pregnant Sarah and Ava? Was there any plans for that?
So, yeah, it definitely was a cliffhanger. I mean, after, I don't know, 140 or however many episodes, I did definitely get to explore a lot of stuff with her, but the way that they wrote the show, it was so much fun. There was always room for more because it was so like, you know, bonkers and you just do crazy stuff. But I know we were going to be in prison, so the next season would have started out with us in prison. And I know the pregnancy wasn't going to be like a normal pregnancy, which is what I was looking forward to. Like that it wasn't going to just be, well, basically what I am now, because now I'm 8.5 months pregnant, but like waddling around and, you know, they were going to make it a unique alien clone hybrid pregnancy. And the baby would have been something unexpected. So maybe one day we'll get that Legends movie.
I hope. Well, listen. I feel like if anything's going to fit into James Gunn's universe from the Arrowverse, I think Legends would be perfect for it. So I'd love to see a follow-up on that. So look, thank you guys so much. I'm really excited about The Lockdown. This is part of my film sensibility. I love martial arts films, so this is pretty cool. So thank you guys so much for your time. I can't wait for it.
Yeah, thanks, Joe. See ya.
I appreciate you, man.
Hands up over your head. Hey. Med. You being med.
Hang on a second.